Hi everyone. I promised you a tour of my craft space, and it's a loft. It's an upstairs loft. So I'm kind of challenged as far as wall space goes, but I've managed to fit everything in here pretty well. I used to have a much bigger room, but I still seem to be able to fit everything in here. So anyway, let's go ahead and start over here. This is just a storage unit that I have that I got at Joann's, and until recently it was over here where that other black one is, but I got that black one on Craigslist for $5, so I couldn't pass that up, and I moved this one over here because it's just really full of stuff that I don't use that often. There's some bookbinding needles and bookbinding thread and stuff like that in there. Some chipboard, my wood-mounted stamps and some foam stamps, rulers, stencils, wood stamps, wood stamps, wood stamps, and that one's empty. And then over here, on top of that, I have my scrap box. And then over here is my Cricut, and there's a great story behind the Cricut. I got it for $60 at a Goodwill, of all places, and it came with a cartridge and the cutting mat, and it looked like it had only been used a few times. And next to that is a basket where I keep projects that I'm currently working on. My cutting mat, my Cricut mats. Down below, I have a dresser that used to belong to my daughter, and I actually had to take the top off of it to get it to fit underneath here, but it still works. And in here I have loads and loads of chipboard, grunge board, chipboard alphas, and just way too much chipboard. And then in the next drawer I have even more chipboard, the 12 by 12 sheets that I can cut down. I have my trimmer. I have some tags. These are the kind that you can just get at Staples. They're the number 5 tags. Then I bought these online, and they're number 10. They're huge. And can't wait to use those. It gives you quite a bit bigger canvas to work on. And then this is how I store my charms. And I have 2 of those. And then I have my O-wires for my bind it all, and my candy stash. Gotta have my sweet tarts. And then down here I have some Tim Holtz metal embellishments, just miscellaneous stuff. This is a bag full of words, which is fun to play with. And then I have some crystals and mailing envelopes, clothespins, label maker, just miscellaneous junk. And then back up on the desk, I have, this is where I keep all of my small blings. I've got my Webster's Pages sparklers, and I love those. And then just, you know, the little cheapy bling that you can pick up at Joann's and Michael's. And then this is a container full of different shapes of bling, flowers, squares, teardrops, that sort of thing. I keep all my round ones over here and on my magnet board. And then next to that is my embossing tray with diamond dust, UD, Joann's Craft Glitter. I love this stuff. It's the clear glitter and it looks like snow. And then next to that I have my electric pencil sharpener, my Bind It All, my Big Bite, and then over there it's kind of a mess, but that's my Amy Butler bag, which I absolutely love. I just think it's beautiful, so that's why I leave it on the desk. It's full of flowers, like the white prima hydrangeas and leaves and just miscellaneous other embellishments. And then here is my Making Memories tool caddy, and I just got that yesterday. I have been putting off buying it for a long time because I had other stuff that I was storing. I had another bag like this one, and I was storing my watercolors, watercolor pencils, and, you know, things in big flat trays, and I needed something that would store all that and also hold my tools. So since I bought the other storage unit, the little black thing down here, that emptied out the white one, and I was able to put my art supplies over there. And so I picked this up yesterday at Beverly's, and apparently they're discontinuing making memories at Beverly's from what I was told by the clerk there. It was half off, so it was 20 bucks. So couldn't beat that. And then over here I have my tape, my stapler, just some pens. And in this basket I have all of my adhesives. There's pretty much every kind of glue under the sun in there. Next to that, I'm going to sit down because this will be easier. Next to that is my glimmer mist, and I don't really have a ton right now. I mean, I guess compared to some I have a lot, and compared to others I don't have any. And I took Arlene's idea of making the tags and spraying them with the colors. I still have to do some because I got some new ones. But then next to that I have my paintbrushes, spray bottle with water, spray bottle with alcohol. I find that the alcohol is really handy to clean up overspray and stuff. And then next to that is a little basket that's full of these little clips. And then there's book rings, D-rings, clip it up clips, you name it. If it's a clip, it's in there. And then next to that is my pen storage. I found this, it's a spice rack I found at Goodwill for $2. And it's really working out well for me. And there's my heat tool. And then down here in this little storage unit, my Craigslist bargain, I have all my Pearl X and the Pearl X, you know, the Ranger Perfect Medium pens. And then back here I have Twinkling H2Os. And if you're not familiar with those, they're a sparkly watercolor paint. And in the next drawer I have all my embossing powders. These are all regular embossing powders, and then these are distress embossing powders. And then in the next drawer I just have miscellaneous flowers. There's some Prima in there. There's some flowers that I bought from Marianne on YouTube, and some Heidi Swap flowers. Next one, more flowers. 7 Gypsy Velvet flowers. These are all dollar store wedding section flowers that I found. Really cute, especially like these ones. They're kind of crinkly. I don't know if you can see that, but I like those. Next drawer has the Michaels dollar picture frames, some wood embellishments, my Your Story book covers, and laminating sheets. And then at the bottom I have some crepe paper and some feathers. And then over here, I'm just going to go through this real quick because I'm running out of time. This is definitely going to be a 2 or 3-parter. I just have miscellaneous stencils, some sequin waste, stamps. This is just really miscellaneous junk that just has no other home. And then in here I have my 8x8 paper pads and my Webster's Pages 6x6 papers. Love those papers. And then in this drawer I have all of my art supplies, my watercolor crayons, water-soluble oil pastels, watercolor paints, colored pencils, watercolor pencils, the whole 9 yards. Then in this drawer, it's all tags, journaling tags, blank tags, 7 Gypsies tags, just tags. This drawer is all stickers that would not fit in my homemade Clip It Up, which I will show you in my next video, because they're too long, so I stuck those in here. And then in here I have my watercolor set, a watercolor palette, some butterfly embellishments that I got from Oriental Trading, and a bunch of eyelets that I bought at Marshall's. Good deal on those. Okay, I'm going to cut it off here and I will be right back.